Good evening, folks. Welcome to another edition of Corporate Crash Course. We're in for a special one tonight, even though we have nobody here. So, do we do the drawing or not? I don't know. We're gonna need to decide. I am your gaze master, Cody, as always, joined by my three friends, Chris, Mike, and Nick, as we finish off this ridiculous arc of Mission ImPAWsible, which we have found ourselves in. How you guys doing?
Good.
Well,
Good.
well,
We can't
Sorry,
imagine
tea.
this being any more chaotic than last time, but we'll
And
try.
yet somehow, yeah.
Yeah, we're without Richard again, so I'm expecting the chaos to reign quite substantially. Is it going to be as bad as last time? Who knows? Am I as prepared as last time?
Who knows?
Who
Yes.
knows?
Yes, we'll say yes. More so, okay? So yeah, it's this is the finale of it. We're doing Diamonds Are Forever, but I guess for you guys we're gonna say trash is forever.
Isn't
Trash
it
cans? Trash cans are forever. Trash cans. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Why do I even try? You guys can just run this whole thing on your own. You guys can do this without me. I don't need to be here, okay? All right.
We need a target for the chaos, Cody.
Yeah, I know. That's better. Just focus it. That's really all I can do, right? I think we're gonna start this one like we started some of the other ones, though. You guys are back in your apartment.
Did we lose Omega last time? Again? I can't remember if he died again last time. Yeah, actually, I think the volcano.
Yes.
No, we were in a plane crash or something. And he
Oh,
died
yeah,
on a
no,
plane
he died.
crash.
He died pretty much just
Oh
before
yeah,
our
he didn't even
destruction.
make it to the volcano.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay, another Omega. Well, I mean, at this point, at least I'm not concerned about the rent getting paid. It seems like one way or another.
It'll get paid.
Yep.
Maybe we should start calling him a different letter. Omega feels... He's certainly not the last one we're going to see.
Yeah, so recently the gentleman who has moved in is another quite large blonde individual. And one day there is a knock on the door, and an envelope is slipped underneath the door while Agent Omega is out, probably doing push-ups or something. I don't know. Whatever he does when he's not at home.
I
Classic
presume he's bringing
Omega.
pizza. Buying pizza. Oh, I'll go read the envelope.
You do that.
A resident
I'm gonna enjoy
linguist.
My favorite.
Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy my favorite chip of the week: some sweet Southern heat barbecue.
Great.
Is it writing on the letter?
There
Or the
is.
package?
And before it gets misinterpreted, I am going to say what it actually says so that I can set the scene properly. Stop somebody from potentially ruining it. It's an invitation. It says, you are cordially invited to view the birth of our new world. To view the destruction of the old world and the creation of our new world. Signed, Nature.
That's funny. Looks like an invitation of some sort. You are cordially invited
It also has a postscript on the bottom that says, "P.S. Sorry, but there's no time to wait for your reply." And at that moment, the door gets kicked in. 3 very large gentlemen storm in and grab each of you and shove you into a
Oh.
bag.
Not without a
Jeez.
fight, they don't.
Go ahead.
Heads.
Are you okay? Just straight up attacking them? Cool. Okay. You
You ever tried to put a raccoon in a bag?
I have not. But you jump for him, and so how are you attacking him?
I mean, they're trying to grab me. I'm gonna bite those hands, arms.
Wow, their hands and arms seem to be covered in some kind of very thick material. Your teeth aren't really seeming to get through.
Should have had more Mountain Dew this morning.
Well, if we're getting grabbed, I'm gonna at least try to grab onto a bag of chips to bring with me before we get sacked here. So
Sure. You do. And
perfect.
yeah, 3 of you have been sacked. I'm assuming you violently thrash in the bags, at least until you feel yourselves being brought downstairs and thrown in the back of a truck. Once you're in the back of the truck, though, you start to smell something that's relatively kind of sweet smelling, I guess, and suddenly you're all asleep. So the thrashing stops, and hopefully things are at least a little bit easier. But you wake up to the sounds of water splashing or large waves splashing against something seemingly kind of like underneath where you guys are. But you wake up and you find yourselves on the deck of an oil rig platform. The 3 of you have seeming to be unceremoniously kind of dumped in the middle of this large platform. There's water in all directions, and rolling waves underneath you, which is, I guess, the sound you're hearing. But the only kind of nicety that they seem to have left you is each of you is dressed up in your own little like white tuxedo.
That sounds adorable, and I love it.
No trench coat.
Your trench coat's there, but you're also each in a tuxedo. We're making this classy.
Then shouldn't we be hiding in a larger tuxedo?
Just like the reversible kimono, maybe the reversible trench coat turns into one giant white tuxedo.
Perfect.
A one piece.
Which would seem ridiculous because the crotch would just be like super low to the ground.
It's a new fashion trend of just a trench coat tuxedo.
Yes. So yes, you're on this oil rig platform. Off to one side, there is a large metal tower made up of like a lot of beams kind of crossing. There are 2 kind of large square-looking-ish buildings that seem to be kind of like lookout towers. Like you just see stairs kind of going up around the edges of them, but there doesn't seem to be anything really underneath. There is what probably looks to be some kind of a control room on the one end, and I mean that to say it's the only building that seems to be like enclosed. There's a door that you can see to get into it. There's a lot of windows. It's about kind of 3 layers high, and there's like a what am I trying to say? Like a satellite dish on top of it that's rotating. And then in the other corner, last spot, there appears to be like a helipad. You can see a helicopter sitting up on top of it. Again, it's kind of scaffolded to run all the way up. There's no kind of rooms really underneath it.
Hmm.
There's no people that you can see right now.
This is a funny looking boat.
Are my bag of chips with me?
Yes.
Perfect. At least those are safe. But also, where are we? So, what? And why do we each have tuxedos?
That letter said something about destroying the world. Right, Tony?
Yeah, it did.
And they can't destroy the world. That's where I keep my things.
Exactly. The world has Mountain Dew
Mhm.
and pizza
And chips.
and
does.
chips.
But then why are we here?
I don't know.
That moment, somebody steps out of the door from the control tower area. It's a tall, dark-haired, muscular man, and he's pointing a gun at the three of you.
I know this.
And he says, "Oh, sure, finally awake. Let's
Do
go."
we recognize this man?
Oh yeah, of course. He's somehow been on every one of your adventures except for the last one because I forgot about him.
John's.
Come on, they're ready to talk to
One
you.
altercation on a train and you never live it down.
Didn't we kill this man with a pen?
You tried to kill this man with a pen.
I guess we'll go with him. Are we going to trench coat up, or are we rolling?
I assume the jig is already up and that they're onto us. So
Can I flex to try and tear my tuxedo?
Just the sleeves.
Sure, why not?
Yes.
Great. So you flex to tear your tuxedo, and really all it does is you pull like a like the typical cartoony thing. I can't think of a specific character, but like where you flex and it just like it shreds the arms of the tuxedo, but nothing else. So like you just
I imagine.
so like your sleeves are just gone, and like they don't even like fully rip off. They just like you flex and they just disintegrate.
Yeah, explode,
The rest of your tux is fine.
You still got the cuffs
I just
on.
imagine.
Of course.
I just imagine
absolutely.
like just like an intense close up of like and then just zooms out to like and just like tiniest rip.
Yes, of
Much
course.
better.
Now you have no sleeves. Okay. He leads you into the door and down a set of stairs, where you then find yourself in hold on. You find yourselves in a an office of sorts. And as you walk into the office, you notice that there are 5 animals around the room. Sitting at the desk, or no, sorry, we'll do that one last. Sitting on the couch, you notice a wildebeest with gold hooves in a white white shirt. You see a white Yorkie dog sitting on a chair
Oh yeah.
beside the desk. You see a mouse sitting in the corner of the desk wearing a sweater vest, a flannel sweater vest. You see a large fish tank behind the couch where there is a large shark with an eye patch. And finally, the chair swivels around and you see a fishbowl in which a blowfish is sitting with a scar across its left eye.
I still love Blowfish.
We've seen you before, haven't we?
I haven't decided which one of them is going to talk. It wouldn't make sense if it's any of the fish. So I guess it's got to be. Well, let's go with the wildebeest because he's the first one you guys ran into. And he's speaking animal, so you guys can understand him very easily without issue.
Oh.
Yeah. And he kind of perks up and is just kind of like, "Thank you for answering our summons."
We weren't given much of an option.
Yes, well, sorry, but the reality of our situation kind of, dictates we had to be a little bit. We couldn't wait, I have to say that the three of you and wherever that fourth one went, there was a fourth one, right? I think, yeah.
No.
Become
No.
quite bothersome to our organization. But then we realized, why would we continue to try and fight against you when really we all just want the same thing?
Open a
Snacks.
pizza shop?
Aren't you tired of waiting on humans, only getting the scraps that they designate for you, or worse, having to just fight for the trash that they throw out?
The fight makes it taste better.
But
I
what
think
if
you're mistaken.
what
The
if-
trash is the good part. The humans are
what if- what
stupid
if-
enough to throw it out.
what if you could have the trash before it's trash? What if you could have all of the resources that the humans deny
And
us?
it's not trash yet.
I feel like you're missing the point.
Probably.
Look, we just how do I make this easier for you to understand? We take away the humans, we make them a non-issue, and suddenly we can we can live in a perfect paradise. Sure, if you want trash, fine, take animals trash. I guess.
Do you know how to make pizza?
That was my question. Who's going to make the pizza?
I mean, I don't personally, but it can't be that hard, right?
Yeah,
You
but
say
right now, I don't need to make pizza. The humans make the pizza. I take the pizza.
Well, like, can any
Seems
of
like
you
a
read?
pretty good system.
Well,
I
like,
can
any of
read.
you
Tony here. Tony here can read.
Yeah, then perfect. Then you can figure out how to make pizza. I don't see how that's a
I'm confused. Right now, I don't make pizza. I just take pizza.
okay.
And I
But
have
you know
pizza.
what? We're gonna gloss over this whole pizza thing and just we have a laser up in space. It uses diamonds. Okay, it's the whole thing. We killed a bunch of people to get what we need and to get it up there. That's besides the point. But with the laser, we're gonna basically like, you know, have it detonate every single nuclear site on the land masses, and we have a series of these kind of convoys set up over the ocean so that we can all survive on it for a number of years, and then once we can outlive the radiation, everybody can go back, and we'll have everything for ourselves.
So there's pizza on the boat now, is what you're saying.
Sure.
Excellent.
Great. I'm glad you're on
Oh.
board.
Oh, hold on. Let's not rush to anything yet. Let's take a second here. All right. So, summing up, get rid of the humans, have a utopia of sorts where we make our own food. Do you mind if I have a quick sidebar with these guys? Like, just gonna check
Sure.
one thing.
I guess. I didn't think this negotiation would take this long, but I guess.
Sorry, just give us 1 sec. I'm gonna turn around like I turn to you guys. Okay, listen. I think I kind of get a bad feeling from this. I mean, sure, it sounds pretty nice, and maybe
I don't know. I
there's
don't like this
food
whole make my own food shtick.
Yeah, me neither. I want someone else to make my food so I can eat the food. But,
Exactly.
yeah. Also,
Yeah, and pizza's one
Do-
thing, but how are we going to read our way to Mountain Dew?
I'm not sure how you read the pizza. Unless you're reading the sign that says pizza. And you
This
go to
way.
that sign, yeah.
and also chips. Like, what are those things made of? I don't even know. I just know they come in bags. That is all I am aware of. Okay, all right. So we're all on the same page here. That this sounds like a bad idea. Probably stop this whole laser thing he's talking about, so that way we could like save the day, save our food, get on with our lives.
You should ask him, boss, how you stop the laser, and then tell him we're going to guard that button.
Fair. Okay. All right, I got this. Okay, I turn around. I'm like,
He looks at you and is just kind of like,
Hype-
oh, okay. So you guys are good. You're gonna join nature. And as he says that, a little banner like falls down behind them that says, "Nasty animals that utterly require evil." Nature.
Tony, can you read that? What's it say there?
It says, destroy all pizza.
It
I
definitely
don't
does
like
not
that
say that.
sign.
It definitely does not say that.
I'll get the sign for
Are
you.
you-
All right,
We'll be able to shred the sign.
That's better. You got to get some better
Um,
signs. You probably can't read human like I can. I understand. It's hard.
the mouse kind of squeaks. It's just like, no, I can read pretty good.
So, all right.
Then you know
Wo-
that
words
sign
and-
said destroy all pizza.
I mean, it definitely didn't, but that's besides the fact at this point.
Yes. Wording aside, before we say anything, on a hypothetical note, we're just kind of curious. How is it that you control said laser? Like, do you guys have someone up in space pushing buttons, or do you have like someone?
Oh,
someone
it's
down
it's
here
quite a
pushing buttons?
fascinating it's quite a fascinating process actually. If you follow me through this door over here, we can gladly show you.
Yeah, we'll take a look. You know,
Will there be
curious. We
pops
want to
down and-
see what you're.
Heads over, goes
Does that
down a
mean we're
series
done
of
with
steps.
this guy?
You find
And
yourselves in
now
the control room.
towards
Which guy?
Bames John.
He's still standing by the door with a gun. He's kind of like, what?
I'm going to go over and kick him. Right in the shin.
Okay, flip.
with
Yes.
Great. You kick him in the shin, and he kind of like grabs his shin for a second. He's just like, hey, that's not necessary.
You know these guys are talking about. Wait, actually, he can't understand me.
Oh, he can't understand anything. I'm surprised he's working with them.
Point over my shoulder, point at Bames, and do this, and try and mime a laser, you know.
I'm just gonna say, boss, I'm starting to warm up to these guys. They let me kick this idiot.
I'm just gonna whisper to them like, just not yet. Let's just see how this blazer thing works, and then we'll, just break it. All right, let's see this fancy schmancy laser here.
Yes, you go downstairs. It is a control room of sorts. There are some monitors. You see some very old school, like large kind of tape computers. And the wildebeest walks up and he points at a little like tape deck kind of input, and he's just like, so this tape deck here, which is really interesting, it's all run off magnetic tape. It has all of the sequencing required to actually like operate the laser. It's what runs the whole process to like, start it up and fire it, and all we have to do is like press a button over on the other end of the room. It'll lock in on whatever target we give it.
Oh yeah, okay, interesting.
There's also a big globe in the middle of the room with like a spot with like a red light pointed, and it's moving around to the Earth. It's moving around the globe as you guys are watching it.
Oh, I'm looking at it. It's like, wow, that is fancy stuff. I get, the tape deck thing and everything. I'm assuming the button you're talking about is, and I'm pointing to what I assume is the button on the other wall. It's like, I'm assuming that's the button over there you're talking about that you have to press fire.
Oh, the big red button that says fire? Yeah, that's the button.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And the tape deck's obviously, that's all essential to all of this, of course. Making everything run. Everything. See.
Hold on. I'm confused by this
It's,
button. You press it, and the place burns down.
No. He's saying the button fires the laser, that destroys all the things that we were discussing before.
It doesn't create
boom.
fire.
Right. Well, I mean, it does.
Not
here.
Not. Mm-hmm.
Should relabel that button.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
You're really bad at reading human.
It's yeah. It's no, I gotta say, guys, it's interesting. Like this tape deck stuff. It kind of reminds me of I don't know, what am I thinking of? Kind of the stringy things that that we've had once in that trash in front of that Italian restaurant there.
Yeah, that was some good stuff.
It's a funny story. We had a whole thing. Got chased out by the, because we were yum 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 and all that. But it won't get into
a lot of
so
fun to unwind. Is there a tape I can unwind nearby?
Like where you're sitting or where you're standing. The only tape you can see is the one that's actually in the machine.
Oh, I'm gonna go and pull it out.
Okay, flip.
Yes.
Sweet. You yank it, the thing comes out. Immediately the other animals are just kind of like, what are you doing? Come on,
These are a lot of fun. I'm just gonna start playing with it. And
yeah, it's okay. He's an expert. He knows what he's doing.
No, he's not, and I don't like what he's doing there. Bames, get in here and deal with that. And Bames comes down the stairs and puts the fishbowl with the blowfish on like a table. And he just like walks up and he starts poking you with the butt of his gun, just like, hey, stop it, put it back.
I'm gonna
try to take his gun.
Oh, well, you know what?
First of all, Mike said he's gonna throw it at him, so flip for that.
Yes.
Okay. You hit him square in the forehead with the tape.
And then
he's a little stunned. And
can I still try and take his gun?
If you want. Flip for it.
That is a heads.
Sweet. Yeah, you jump up, you grab the gun, you like bite his hand, and he drops it.
and I'm gonna, as soon as he gets the gun in, like, is I'm assuming holding it, get up towards the other animals. I'm like, all right, now here's how it's really gonna go down, folks. We're gonna say that we like this planet, and we like the humans for making food for us, because we are. Let's be honest here. We like other people doing the work, right, guys? We like other people making the food for us. So we're gonna forget this whole laser thing. Maybe hit the off switch somewhere. I'm assuming, but at least we got it. Or if that the whole stringy tape thing was off switch, I'm assuming that's the off switch. I know. We're just gonna let bygones be bygones. Call it a day. Maybe we could even like hit up that Italian restaurant we were talking about before. I hear it's really good.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. And the blowfish suddenly swims down and pushes a button in the bottom of his bowl. And a klaxon starts blaring. And it just says, emergency, emergency, self-destruct sequence initiated. And the wildebeest kind of looks and she's like, Babes, let's go. We got to get out of here. And he picks up the fishbowl and picks up the mouse and the Yorkie, and they start like running up the stairs. And he turns back and is just kind of like, "No, the three of you are staying here." And suddenly, like 5 guards swarm out of another door and kind of like the bottom section.
Not exactly how I planned this to be.
I don't see the problem. The screen is flashing rescue on the way.
We stopped the laser. Can I shoot Bames in the knee?
You can try.
That is a heads.
Okay. Yeah, you shoot him in the knee as he is just at the top of the stairs. So his knee goes out, and he just kind of like goes down, somehow still holding the blowfish bowl. Okay, what do you want to do now?
Where's the shark tank in all this?
Oh, he didn't
Yeah,
come
they were
down.
just gonna.
He stayed up there.
Oh, he's still upstairs?
Yeah.
They're just abandoning the poor shark.
I'm pretty sure there were like 5 of them last time. I think they're probably like expendable on this team.
Well, there was only one shark with an eye patch.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Remember?
Yeah, that's right.
Hmm.
We're in the middle of the ocean. They can probably find another shark to put an eye patch on.
Yeah, true.
Of course.
True. Okay.
These
Are these guards?
guys? Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of approaching. They're like bearing
They
down
are.
on you. They've got cattle prods and
That sounds perfect.
And bags.
Sounds like it's time to
Okay.
break out my black belt in raccoon foo.
Oh yeah.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah. No.
I'm gonna push it.
The streak had to end sometime.
Are you gonna push it?
Sure,
Or
I'll push it. What could go wrong? Yes.
Sweet.
There we
So
go.
you pull off some really sweet flips and moves and shit. Without like hitting anybody just yet. You trying to show off, and one of them comes up and like pokes you with the cattle prod, which jolts you for a
Ow.
second. But you immediately kind of like recompose and run up, and you kick him in the shin hard enough to make him drop the cattle prod.
Yeah,
Okay.
So yes, that's what you've gotten so far.
All right. With that, I'm gonna go run and grab the cow prod while it's down.
Okay, you get the cattle prod.
It's a heads.
Oh yeah, no problem. You get it up under 2 arms, pointing it up at them.
All right. I'm just gonna swing it anyone that comes any close, I'm just gonna like poke him with it and just.
Okay, they're starting to try and kind of like circle you in.
Okay. All right, fellas, we need to clear a path to get the hell out of here.
Clear a path, you say? um, I flip the gun around, so I'm holding the barrel in my little raccoon hands. It's like, about the proportions of like a baseball bat. And I'm gonna try and barrel a path through.
Flip.
That's a heads.
Sweet.
You know what? I'm gonna push anyways and
push
try
it?
and make this a super success. It's another heads.
Nice.
Double head.
Yeah, you
Excellent.
immediately hone in on the weak link that is the one that your raccoon foo buddy kicked in the chin, and you wind up and you swing, and you just absolutely obliterate the guy's other kneecap. So he falls down like a sack of hammers, and quite easily lets you walk over him as you go running, I don't know, away from the group of guards.
Yeah, where were is Bames limping away, or which direction was
Yeah,
he
he's
heading?
kind of like crawling. He's up the set of stairs, going out the door back to the office where you came from. The guards came in from a set of 2 doors, kind of on this floor, on this level.
Okay.
Well, there was that helicopter up there.
Oh, boss knows how to drive a
Okay.
helicopter.
I do. I do have the. I do. I guess I do have that knowledge from last time. So let's do it.
Okay, we going up the stairs?
Going up the stairs.
Okay. I'm going to make Mike and Chris, you guys need to flip to try and avoid being bagged or prodded on your way past.
Okay. Here we go.
No.
Oh, shoot. Hold on. Lost my coin. No. That is a tails.
Mike, how was that second one?
No.
Oh
Yeah,
Are
no!
we
you
gotta push
flipping
it.
out by
My
now?
raccoon foo is failing me.
Are you flipping out now?
Nope. That is double tails.
Oh, okay.
That is.
Oh, double tails from both. Yeah, you guys basically get bagged pretty quickly as you try and run past. Leaving Orville is the only one who is currently free.
I'm gonna try and shoot the ones who bagged them.
All right, flip.
It's a tails. I'm gonna push it. That's a heads.
Sweet. Your first shot goes wide. Fires into a tape computer machine that immediately blows up. And the second shot hits.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Yeah, sure, whatever. And
Who is
freeze.
that?
That was the computer after I shot it.
That's
Yes.
right.
And you free. You end up freeing Chris. So you shoot, and it goes right into the guy's chest, and he does the typical thing, of just like go, drops the bag, and falls over.
No
I
blood.
start chewing
No
my
blood.
way out of this bag.
Okay.
Okay. Do I still have a
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So Chris is kind of freed from his bag as it falls down. Tony chews a hole out of the bottom of the bag. Okay. What are you guys doing? You running for the stairs?
Okay.
I'm gonna
Run
kick
for
the
the
one that
stairs.
put me in a bag
Okay.
with my raccoon foo.
Flip.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. You kick him in the shin. He grabs his shin, and you run away. Scamper away.
Damn right.
Scamper to the stairs. Get out of here.
Yes.
I'll cover the retreat.
Okay. You guys go running up the stairs. Bames has barely made it out of the door into the office. And the animals are being kind of herded out onto the platform. The shark has been moved into a mobile tank of some sort. I don't know. It's got
Just a big shopping cart with a.
Sure.
I was picturing a shark in a briefcase.
That'd be a big
That's
briefcase, man.
Yeah, just like I guess more like a cello case,
Is this just like a
But, like,
miniature
shaped
shark?
to a shark.
but shaped like a shark. Exactly.
Now I'm picturing the shark instead in one of those like dog backpacks.
Okay.
Its head is like
okay,
up
yeah.
here and like the tail goes down. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They're making their way out onto the main platform.
Okay. We should probably at least try to stop them if we can.
Bames is trying
See.
to grab at the three of you guys to like slow you down.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Only kick him in his leg that I shot.
I'm gonna kick him in the leg. That
Okay, flip.
Orville shot. Yes. Oof,
Yes, you
jeez.
do. You kick him right in the bullet hole, and he screams out in pain. Ah! And then the
Steal
three of
my
you
pizza.
make chase.
All right.
The klaxon is still blaring as you get out onto the main deck of the rig, and you're hearing self-destruct imminent. 30 seconds to detonation. Yeah,
I don't know
no,
if the
it
rescue's
runs.
gonna make it in time.
Well,
the-
we're probably...
The group of animals are running for the helipad.
Okay.
Maybe they
we
meant
need to
rescue
help.
ourselves. Imminent.
Oh.
Human
Okay,
grammar
okay,
is
okay.
difficult.
Computer. Yeah.
It is. It's very difficult.
But fellas, we gotta focus on the top, on the. Just go to the helicopter. Let's just get to before
Aye, aye,
they
boss.
do.
I'm gonna run for the helicopter.
All right,
So,
you're running as fast as your little raccoony legs will let you in your white tuxedo.
With no arms.
Yep.
And I
Are
tie
you,
my tie around my head.
are you trying to do anything else to stop them, or are you just basically like running up the stairs following them?
what could I do?
Can I
The
get close enough
the
to
shark in
tackle
its
one?
tank is being like craned up onto the helipad. No, you're not close enough to tackle one of them.
Hmm.
You're trying your hardest to catch up, but they're still just like too far to tackle.
Mhm, mhm.
That shark looks like it's going to take up a lot of space in the helicopter.
You know what? We're not going to think about that. As you
Well, I might be able to solve that problem.
you know, do what I think you're going to do, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right, shoot the tank. Go ahead, Nick.
Oh, it's a tails. Is this worth
Ooh.
pushing? Yes, this is worth.
I mean-
this is worth pushing. Oh no, it's another tails. I don't take 2 stress levels for that though, right? It's just really bad. do I take
No,
these?
I think it's just really bad. I don't know. The gun suddenly clicks, and the chamber no longer looks the same.
Okay.
Every time you push the
I
trigger,
need
it's just going like click, 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 click.
We need one of those round guns that we had the other day.
I'm gonna angrily throw the gun at the shark tank.
By this point, Tony has gotten to the top of the helipad, where the animals are running and getting into the helicopter. You're about like 10 feet from the helicopter that is being loaded. The shark is being handled and put into, I don't know, like a small luggage compartment looking thing in like the underbelly kind of the helicopter, and the blowfish is in there too.
Okay.
The other three are getting
Crazy
up into the back, and they're all being given like headphones and the little microphone.
I'm gonna keep running for the helicopter.
All right.
I have a crazy idea, guys. Crazy idea. Okay. If I were to take my bulletproof umbrella here, do you think it would possibly make a chance for us to get some sort of gust of wind to help us push forward to get close enough to the helicopter?
How about you flip for it?
I'll gladly do so because I was always intending to do that. All right, here we go. That's a heads.
Okay, so Tony was the only one who said he was running up the stairs after them. So I pictured as Orville stopped to shoot at the tank, the two of you, meaning Chris and
Russell and Orville,
Russell, right? Russell and Orville are on the bottom deck, and at that moment he pulls out his umbrella, and the rotors are starting up, and it creates a gust, which Mary Poppins your asses all the way out, and you somehow float down to right beside Tony, who is now running and is basically just about at the helicopter as the doors have been closed.
Oh,
And like
I
I said, the
jumped at it
rotors and everything
anyway.
are starting to go.
Okay, we gotta hop onto that thing.
Okay, so you jump in to try and like get into the helicopter. So flip.
Okay. Here we go.
yes.
Sweet. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you're able to like scribble the door open for the co-pilot's chair.
I am flipping out.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay, Tony has just opened the co-pilot's door for the helicopter.
Oh, there's a door open?
Oh yes.
Go for it.
Yep. I'm gonna start scratching and biting.
All right. Flip. Let's see how much you do.
That is a heads.
Sweet. Yeah, you just like you get up and you just like maim the shit out of the co-pilot's face. So much that he's fighting and he like gets himself out of his harness, and he falls over onto the tarmac, and he's just like rolling around, clutching his face again with no blood, but somehow just you all just kind of know. And the pilot is now looking around very kind of confusedly, trying to like figure out if he can like control everything himself and get moving quickly.
That might be hard with a raccoon on his face.
Well, are you gonna attack him now?
I'm flipping out. I'm just attacking as long as there's a target.
Sweet. Okay. Yep. So you go for the pilot. Flip for that.
That is a heads.
Sweet. Okay. Yeah, you scratch shit out of his face too, and he also ends up out of his harness, rolling around on the tarmac. The wildebeest is now looking at the group of you, just being like, "What are you guys doing? Why are you doing this?"
Can I?
Because
You want to what?
I want to headbutt the wildebeest.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
Sweet. Yeah, you headbutt him good. And at that point, you're starting to realize that the alarm system you're hearing is now saying 10, 9, 8,
oh wait.
What?
Okay, I'm
6.
gonna take control of the helicopter and lift up.
All right, flip.
Okay, here we go. Yes.
Okay. Somehow Russell just like grabs the stick and the throttle and just like yanks. And the whole thing takes off from the tarmac, shoots straight up into the air. As the entire platform underneath you just explodes in a giant ball of fire. Now, I'm assuming Russell is not a trained pilot, so this does not really continue for very long. And eventually, the chopper nosedives into the ocean, not too far away. None of you get hurt though, because of course not.
Huh. Right.
But you do all lose consciousness as the chopper hits the water. The next thing you know, the three of you find yourselves floating on the chopper door, in the middle of the ocean.
Huh. Man, that was some ride. And here all it took. Yeah. Man, you know what, guys? I gotta say, watching that movie, those movies about helicopters, that really paid off. I think.
Does the chopper door have insulation of any kind?
Sure.
Okay, I would like to shred some insulation to try and chill out a bit.
Sure, you do.
That looks like fun. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I'm going to shred the tuxedo that is on me.
Sure. All right. Well, that's the end of that adventure. Will we ever find out what happened to nature? Who knows? But something we should probably do that we haven't done for any of the other adventures so far is we should give you guys each a swan song to decide what your raccoons do at the end of this whole adventure. So I'm gonna get each of you in turn to roll 2d6 for me, and tell me what the two numbers are, and then that'll dictate what kind of swan song you get.
Okay.
So Chris, you want to go first?
Yeah. Let's see what we get. Okay. So 2d6. I got. In total, that'll make it a 3.
No, you got to tell me two numbers. 1 and 2.
Oh, sorry.
Or
1
2
and
and 1.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, there's 1 and 2.
Sweet. So Russell met the love of his life, and they're now busy raising and caring for their growing family. All 360 of them.
Those are my kids.
Hey, Mike.
55.
By 5. Turns out that Tony went completely off the grid after a failed hot dog heist, and was last spotted eating week-old nachos out of a bin in Cuba. Just really wanted to go back to the Caribbean, I guess. Yep. Okay, Nick, what happened to Orville?
I've got a 4 and a 4.
4 and a 4. Orville went on to discover that most of the world's leaders are actually animals in disguise. How deep does this rabbit hole go? So he just got on that conspiracy train hard.
I was gonna say Orville would become the conspiracy theorist.
We don't know if this is real or all in his head.
And they all wear eye patches, I swear.
Well, guys, that's the end of my my Sean Connery set of adventures. Don't really feel like adventures so much as scenes. But we did it. We said we'd do all 6. We did all 6. Here we are. How are you guys feeling about that?
That was a ton of fun.
Feels pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait to eventually get to the Roger Moore era.
Dude, just let me enjoy this, okay? I'm already amazed. I'm just amazed I got through 6, okay?
Yeah.
Like,
all right.
I need to ride this high a little bit before I start convulsing about trying to do every Roger Moore movie.
Yeah, that was fun.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad everybody had fun. Thanks to those of you who did tune in. We're going to be off next week, or at least I'm going to be off next week. I don't know if everybody else is going to play. But when we come back, or when I come back in about 2 weeks' time, we're going to probably be trying out Root the RPG. So if you're into woodland animals, raccoons, and other such animals as well, come check it out, and we'll see what we do. until then, you can find us at Corporate Crash Course on YouTube and Twitch. We're CCCRPGs on Instagram and Twitter. Thanks for sticking around, and until we see you again, have a good night.